Okie doke, we are all live. Let me. There we go. Just drop this a bit. Oh, there we go. Okay. What up, everyone? It's been a while. Hold up. I put the sound in my headphones a bit lower. I'll blow out my damn eardrums. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know. The frames are a bit finicky on the cam. Should be fine now. There we go. Hair's all jacked up. Oh, what's up with the glitchy shit? Alright, I think we're fine. The camera, oh, it's set. I don't know. Doing some weird glitchy shit. Uh, okay. My face closer. Alright. Okay, I think it's fine. If it glitches out a bit, it's fine. It's fine. We can deal with it. We can deal with it. It's fine. I got my shit ready, yeah. Okay. Okay, I just posted all my shit. Posting everything. Okay. It's kind of a surprise stream is what it is. No one was ready. Not even me. But here we are. I might actually do some gaming later on my other channel. I gotta actually correct this for. Hold up. So you can actually see it. There we go on the vertical screen now. Okay, there we go. So this is my motion comic. I'm working on the intro part. So yeah, I'm kind of just doing my thing here. Once more people pour in, I'll show you guys what I got so far. But yeah, it's coming out pretty well. Just connect my tablet. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're doing okay. Actually, one of my friends is streaming at the moment right now. Huh. Just hit them up. Wonder if you can you like join stream on like do a joint stream like on YouTube? Is that a thing? I've seen people do it. I don't know if it's possible. See if I can find the stream. I don't know if you can deal stream. That would be cool actually. Oh, there they are. Hey. How are they doing? Looking good. Oh, the sound is too low. Let me just see. Let's drop the sound. Will it drop here? Oh, it will drop the music. Uh, how am I gonna do this shit? So if I drop the music here, this, right? But I bump this up. Oh, too much. But yeah. Then I can pump this up. Let me just fix it. Let's drop it to 3. That might be alright. That might be just fine actually. Go. Let me turn this off. Right, there we go. Okay, well, they're doing fine on that side. Yeah. Okay. Okie doke. My stream is doing all right. It's doing good. I think, yeah, I think everything is in order. Should be fine. Okay. I don't know if I messed up anything, but I think it's fine. I think we're good. I think we're good. We can actually work on this now. It's me. Oh, it's Bobby Lou. Yo, man, what's up? How's things going? Yeah, I'm just waiting for people to pour in at the moment. Kinda late, and it's kind of a surprise. I didn't let anyone know. I just did a stream, so whoever pops up, pops up. And whoever doesn't, doesn't. Yeah, we're working on the motion comic. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to paint these walls. You're gonna have to paint these walls right here. Come here. Is the music alright? Let me just double check. Music is like. Always gotta double check my stream. Make sure it's running. I think it is fine. Kind of the idea in the back. Might be a bit too loud though. Tone it down a bit. There we go. Damn, I gotta update my playlist though. I gotta really update my playlist. There's some new Street Fighter remixes and shit that came out. I always wanted to play some Guilty Gear stuff in the back. But yeah, it's a bit hardcore. Don't know if it gives off the vibes of the stream. Oh shit, made everything black. Okay, there we go. Okay, I gotta... I think first we gotta unwrap this baby. Then... I don't know if I should just do a... mask. I feel like a mask would be much better. Be easy to control. Wall texture mask. Bump the textures up to 2. I'll probably do some gaming later, but not on this channel. The other one. I'll probably do some. I think I've always wanted to stream Marvel Rivals. I heard it's kind of in a shit state at the moment. With all the balance changes and stuff. Hey, I heard it's actually really bad at the moment. But I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I'll give it a try. Okay, there we go. So now I gotta paint this. Gotta paint it up. Gotta figure out. How's my brush? I think you change it over. Ah, there we go. Paint. It's kind of small. Just move this over here. We can move this down. Okay, I'm gonna try and move this over here just so it's a bit more centered on the vertical. I'm just gonna check my stream off home because YouTube has this new thing where it's doing vertical and horizontal at the same time, so I'm trying to figure out how it works. But it just does like horizontal and no idea how to set it to vertical. I guess when you do shorts, right? But it's fine. We'll leave it like this. Obviously the best way to watch these videos is horizontal, because you can see the whole screen. Where the hell's my paintbrush? Yeah, now I'm getting down to all the stuff I wanted to do now. I'm getting back into streaming, getting back into making videos for you guys, all that kind of stuff. I have an interview coming up with Apollo as well. That's gonna be pretty cool. He gave me the green light to say whatever I want. I don't know if he knows that's probably not the best option, but we're gonna go with it, right? And I mean, he said so, so that's what he wants. He wants the tea, as he says, but I don't know how much of the tea do you want, Apollo? What do you want? Because there's some stuff I might say that just might piss off everyone. But you can't please everyone. Is what it is. Where the hell is the... Oh, the bricks are up here. Oh, it's a weird split. But I think it... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. Get it. Oh, can I need to change up the size? No, not the size. Need to change up the spread. Stroke, there we go, rate. Make the rate much higher. Hey, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Can we drop it even more? This will work. Hey, look at that, see? Can't I just do it over here? Oh wait. See if I can. Pretty sure I can. There we go. Do it in material mode actually, it's gonna be better. Yeah, you see the UVs aren't separated properly. We can do a smart unwrap, but I think I'm gonna unwrap it myself. This will be better. Be much better if I just unwrap it myself. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the entire animation. How far has it been? This is the intro for the. It's kind of like a, you know how anime intros are. It's kind of like that, but for webcomics. Because you know I like doing animation, so we're gonna do a bit of animation for the intro and outro. The outro is gonna be interesting because I always wanted to do. I don't know if you've seen like in anime, the outros are always like very stylish. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and do something like that. Like if you've watched Jujutsu Kaisen, like they always take like at the end of the episode they have this like very stylish outro. And it's not just Jujutsu Kaisen, it's most of the other animes, they have this like really stylish outros. So I think that's pretty cool. It gives me a chance to like really express myself with my art in a way that's just like out of my box. So that is also what I'm looking forward to. Kind of like a short music video type vibe, you know? So I don't know what I'm gonna do for mine, but it's gonna be awesome once I get to that. Let's just unwrap these freaking. Yeah, let's get these unwrapped. Yeah, I'm gonna do them as much as I can while I just chill here. And then we're gonna play some Marvel Rivals on the other channel. Damn, I tell you what though, the Marvel Rivals community, Jesus man, those guys suck, to be honest with you. they just kinda suck. I'll be honest with you. Jeez man, it's so much like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing coming from the fighting game community. Damn, people just aren't as competitive as they used to be back in the day. And a lot of them just want, and a lot of the Marvel Rivals guys just want, like basically shit just spoon fed to them in terms of like learning the game actually and how to play the game. And yeah, I've noticed they're quick to blame as well. Like if you, and they don't really understand how value works in the game. Like how to get value in a match. For some reason, I have no idea why it's like that. Some of them do though. There are some good players out there, but most, like at least 70 to 80% of the community just like, I don't know, they just don't work on their fundamentals. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. But it's like they just choose not to level up on their fundamentals. Whereas me coming from the fighting game community, like fundamentals is everything to understand the game. Eated me? What do you mean eated me? It's me, the tournament guy from tournament. Yeah, I know you are, man. I didn't forget, bro. Yeah, I know. I know. I know it's you, bro. I thought you forgot? Nah, I never forget. Unless I haven't seen you. Like, I mean, that was like this, wasn't it? It was this weekend, right? Or the previous weekend. So, I mean, I wouldn't have forgot. Wanna call? Nah. Side. I don't usually take calls during the stream. I kind of just vibe and chill. How's things going on your side though? Everything's still good? Bam's doing okay? We all good? Nice, man. What games do you normally play? Besides, what was it, Roblox? You play Roblox. What was the other games you play? Played, what was it, 2x KO the other day. Minecraft Dungeons, sometimes a little Among Us, and Jurassic World. Oh, nice. It's an interesting variety of games. Me, it's just fighting games all day, every day, and Marvel Rivals. That's about it. Yeah, I try not to play too much games though, cause I like animating. I like working on my comics and stuff like that. So I try not to game as much, cause I wanna do cool shit. So, but I still, you know, I gotta keep still gotta refine my skills. So that's why I stay up and play fighting games, just keep my skills sharp, you know, so I can win money. Also, I just really love fighting games. I even made a comic about based on tournament based like fighting, because I just love that atmosphere. I love hanging out with that type of community. And I've always wanted cool. In fact, I'm working on my own concept. I'm seeing it. Oh, okay. Nice, man. Send away. Let me just double check here. Okay. So I'll check up on things are updating here in the background. also got these new lights because I won that I won this Street Fighter tournament, so I had some cash on me. I needed a car charger, a car stand, a stand for my phone in the car, and then I had money left, so I bought these cool lights for my setup. And I just play on stream though. Damn, this is pretty cool. These mixes that you make, like, are they like copyright free? Yeah. I might add it to my copyright free. Oh hell yeah, man! Because I wanted to know because how do you make these, by the way? Don't get copyright strikes. Cool. How do you make it? Do you just you just go into the studio and beat it up, you know? I want to know your process, man. How do you get into these? You have a team? Damn, bro. That's cool. Yeah, it's a whole mission to add it to my stream playlist, but I think for the next stream I'm gonna add it to the playlist, and then next stream I can play these beats because these are actually pretty cool, man. Working on concept, I just visualize the concept, give them ideas, and they make it work extremely well. Okay. Yeah, no, I could definitely see this track being like a really cool battle scene track. That's what I'm figuring out. Like a retro battle scene track vibes. Ooh, you know where I can use this actually? It's a chase theme. Yeah, it gives that vibe as well. I can actually use this on my other channel, on my gaming channel in the background for the music. That'll be cool. Because I'm too on my channel, on my gaming channel, I do like this compilation of me doing cool stuff, like whether it's fighting games, Marvel Rivals. So it'll be cool to have that type of tracks in the back, as I'm doing my thing. That'll be cool. I don't know if it's for this channel, but definitely for the gaming one, I can definitely use it. Like when I'm about to clutch out a play or something, do like a really a really clutch out play, you know what I mean? Just to finish out a match or something. I'll be cool. My coffee's still very hot. I think I should open the lid actually. Just let it breathe and it get cold. Oh, squeaky. Did you like the robot store track? I didn't make it. The developers of the actual game doors made it, and they got a bunch more copyright free. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. I gave it a listen. I thought it was pretty cool, concept-wise as well. I think it did pretty well. Oh, let me just pop it over here. I like it though. It's vibes. It's very cool. And it has a really cool theme to it. I just like it. Like something like that will be cool for like a really suspenseful scene or something like that. Would be really cool. Like, even if it's possible to use it in my motion comics, even that would be cool. Oh shit, the fire is going down instead of up. Why is it doing that? They got it divided by 1. Divided by 1. Divided by 1 is like nothing. Yeah, but sticks. Gotta break it. Damn, I think I broke it. Let's do it again. Delete driver. Hashtag frame. Point. Oh, actually, what? Oops. Oh, that's too fast. Too fast. This one. See that? It has to be reversed though. It has to be slowed. Yeah, I don't think driver's gonna work. Let me just do this. This was a lot of technical stuff, I know. For those of you who aren't animators, that's really technical. I get it. Trying to figure out where my keyframes are. Heh! There we are. There we go. Other way. Hey, there we go. Ooh, that's a bit too slow. A bit more. Minus 30 seems. Fast. Okay, too fast. Bring it down a bit to 15. And just interpolate to linear. Boom. Scale this baby up. Scale this down maybe. I think that'll work. Oh hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Still gotta paint that wall. Whole wall to paint. Okay. Fine, we got it. Let me just check if it's separated properly. I see some words going over. Yeah. Just left smart in the wrap. Smart in the wrap and change the margin. Hey, there we go. Can work with that. Okay. Whoa. One of the other games that's been going, that's actually been doing well, it's the Make a Chameleon game thing. That game kind of looks. I played it a bit with my friends. Pretty cool. It's a pretty fun game. It kind of reminded me of what I'm doing here, just painting these walls. Oh, maybe I should actually do it the reverse way. Yeah. Reverse it. Reverse it. There we go. Hide the character. There we go. Painting too much. There we go. Too much blender maybe. Yeah. I wonder if I should just draw it. I think it will be easier actually, to be honest with you. You can keep the fire in the back. We just separate it by layers. Blender's just losing its mind. I think it's because I'm streaming and I'm doing this. Let's drop that. It's fine. Yeah, I think we just quit this, come back in. I think I'm just gonna draw the walls and then, yeah, just cut it in. Easy, simple. I feel like painting and it's just painting in 3D especially. Don't need to go through that extra effort for the same result. I think we can keep the 3D, but then we just duplicate drawing. And push it back. Or we can bring it forward. We can bring it forward a bit. Yeah, shrink it down. Yeah, that can work. I think we delete the lights. It was relighted. And then so do the line work. There we go. So we can drop this and bring this more inward. Okay. I can drop this. 0.1. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just turn that off. I'm just gonna throw the Doesn't have to be perfect because it is the rock, so I mean, can be a bit rough for the rock here. I don't know if you guys went to the Tekken event this week, but I didn't have a chance to go. I don't know how's it going over there, but yeah, I didn't get a chance. Sounds pretty cool though. I had my hands full with animation work. Now I'm gonna have my hands full this weekend as well. Helping my bro out with his house. Gotta start building. So you see now, I can actually add another lock here. Delete this part. Actually refine the shape a bit more now. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure everyone's excited to see the merging of like this comic come back to life. The merging of Ignatius. Those who haven't seen it, it's been on Webtoon for a while now, but I'm gonna revamp it so you'll see it in motion comic format on this channel. So you don't have to, you know, go to, I don't know, Webtoon has a weird relationship with me. And by weird, I mean they just hate my guts. I don't know what it is. I have no idea why. But that is what they decided. They decided to hate my guts. Because, and I mean my friends have noticed this firsthand. Every time I upload something, it just gets taken down. I don't know why. I don't know who's the guy, you know, doing that stuff. And you know, is what it is. I don't know. It might just be because of my opinions of the platform and how I feel about the people. But I mean, I'm just being truthful to the facts that's all out there. If I don't like it, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's not my problem. I say my piece, and they can take it however they want to take it. And that's why that interview with Apollo is gonna be kind of crazy when I go on there. Sometime in, I think the beginning of August sometime. Be glad I'm not a drinker because damn. Me drunk on that podcast would be insane. Spill all the beans. Starting to look like something. See, I was gonna texture all these bricks and stuff on, but I just thought, why not I just draw it on? I didn't have the overall shape here from the 3D. Why not just draw it on? So much easier. Let me just see what it looks like. Starting to look like something. I'll have to add a bit more detail to the bricks when I get to it. But I just want to get the shape. Get the right shape here. Also with Marvel Rivals, it's gonna be interesting to stream because I'm gonna be talking to people on my team, and I can tell you for one thing though, the people on Marvel Rivals, like, yeah, they unhinged in speech. I don't know, kind of just unhinged. So I don't know what's gonna come from that stream, but we'll see. I normally main Hulk because I like Hulk. Hulk's like my favorite Marvel character. The other being, I think Wolverine is my second best, my second favorite Marvel character. Although I kind of like Cyclops. Cyclops is pretty cool. It's just the movies haven't given him enough shine, but in Marvel Rivals he's pretty cool, man. And I would have loved to see like a Cyclops movie or series, since he's like the leader of the X-Men. But they focused like on Wolverine, which is, you know, he's a really popular character, so it's fine. But I feel like, yeah, it'll be cool to do. It'll be cool to see like a Cyclops one-shot movie or something. People are talking also about like a DC Rivals game, which is interesting. I kind of like DC more than Marvel, to be honest with you, because of the more darker themes. But I'll be honest with you, the DC movies have kind of been sucking hard. Not that Marvel's doing any better. They kind of been sucking for quite a bit now. The only hope is Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Deadpool, and probably the new X-Men stuff that's coming out. But damn, did Disney mess up that universe? Like they did with every other universe, you know what I mean? Star Wars. What was the other one? Star Wars. There was another one. Mostly just Star Wars and Marvel. They just been. It's kind of been hit or miss with a lot of stuff they've been putting out. And then DC just completely fumbles the ball. Yeah, my thing is like, I don't know. They should just scrap. They should just scrap both universes and just make a new thing. You know what I mean? Because like, I think Zaffy. I don't know if you guys watch Zaffy on YouTube, but he's pretty. I like his channels. He's pretty cool. I like his channel, yeah, and he talks about he actually has some really base ideas on the universes and how they should work and stuff like that. And he says when he says he can outright the writers team, the Marvel's writers team, and DC, I can actually believe it, because he has some really cool ideas that I think can work. I can't just remember now what he said though. Can't remember what he said. But it was to the effect of kind of just scrapping the status quo of what's happening with the Marvel universe and whatever. Kind of rebirthing it in a way. So like, you know how the universe is kind of centered around certain characters, most of the popular characters. Now there are characters that are kind of popular, but not really popular, I guess. Like Cyclops, for example. I don't know, like they just like I don't know what's they just like Cyclops, Hulk. Who else? Like Cyclops, Hulk. They like who else is there? Those are the main two that I'm thinking of right now. Who have they kind of just haven't done justice to recently. Like for instance, Hulk can't have his own movie because of the way Sony and Marvel works rights wise. But there's so much ways they can work around this rights issue. They can't have a solo Hulk movie because of the contract or whatever, but why don't you just name the movie something else, have it centered around one of the Hulk villains or one of the people Hulk's gonna team up with, and then, or like a agency that Hulk's gonna take down or something like this. Just name it something, right? And center it around that, and then Hulk can be the main focal point of that movie. Like, I don't know why is it like really that hard to put something together like that. But apparently it is. It's actually really hard for them. I don't know why. You gotta work around loopholes, man. That's the way to work things. Well, okay, so I'm gonna stream for another few minutes, like probably for another half an hour, and then I'm popping over to the other channel to stream some gaming. I'm trying to do two. I'm trying to do two things at the same time here, because I'm trying to work up my gaming channel as well as this one. But this channel is gonna be much more active once I finish my this motion comic. It's gonna be much more active over here because you'll get like an episode of a motion comic like every other day. I'll probably work out a schedule, maybe every second week. I don't know if that'll work. I'll have to schedule around it, see what's the best option. You know what I mean? But the cool thing is I can work at my own pace, really. That was the one thing about Webtoon and all these other webcomic platforms is they want you to work you like it's your job, you know. And that's the thing that just put me off from those platforms. It's just like I'm not getting paid for this. There's no incentive for me to put this much hours in here other than hoping that I could get on the front page or hoping that you could be selected for whatever program they have going on, and then they screw you over in the end, right? Contract wise or however otherwise, you know what I mean? So it's like you want me to work this hard for this little payout, you know. I might as well just go solo my dolo and just do it on my own, right? Why the hell am I like why the hell am I like betting it all on this fucking like this platform, you know what I mean? This platform that just doesn't benefit me in any way other than just burning me out. Rather than doing it for myself promoting it on my socials the way I want to, getting it out there in my own way and still producing better results than on this platform, you know. So that's what I've been doing because I realized nah, it's just not for me. You know what I mean? Like, why would I work that hard on something that just it's gonna go nowhere fast? You know what I mean? Just stuck in one place. And that's why, I've just been focusing on grinding on my YouTube, grinding now on this motion comic idea that I have because I see potential, I see what I can do with it, I see where it can go, and it's just killing two birds with one stone. It just makes sense for me as an animator to go towards motion comics rather than a regular comic. You know what I mean? Because you're putting your all your effort into this one panel that people are gonna see for like 5 seconds, whereas with motion comics I can still put in a decent amount of effort into a panel, but its motion now adds to like suspense, momentary like moments of like certain like emotional moments. I can even increase or decrease with like timing and stuff like that. I can actually manipulate it the way I want to manipulate the pacing, and at the same time, um, no one has to really sit. The problem, this is one of the problems I have with comics, is because I barely read comics, because you actually have to take the time to sit down, look at the comic and read it, and pay attention to what exactly is going on. Whereas with a motion comic, I can have it in the background, have some voice actors narrate what's happening, still have the cool effects and everything for momentary uh, points where the viewer has to focus on certain aspects. But as the story is going on, people can just be listening to this as an audiobook, even. Like, it's just that just makes sense to me because that's what I do in my day to day while I'm working, is I'm listening to things in the background while I'm grinding away or doing my thing, because I don't really have time to put all my focus into something when I'm focusing on so much things throughout my day. So like it just makes sense. It just makes sense for the average viewer, you know. And it's just cooler. I can also like slide in a few animations here and there between my motion comic sections, you know what I mean? So maybe where the guy does a cool transformation, I can slide in a little bit of animation there, just like viewing this, transformative, sequence where things are like moving from one thing to the other. Where, for instance, like Goku's hair is going from black to yellow, when it's going Super Saiyan. I can actually animate something like that, make it look real cool, and I'm gonna find it cool. Like, there's plenty of other people that will find it cool out there that I know will appreciate it, and it's just gonna put me ahead of everyone, because I'm doing something that no one else is really doing in terms of the way I'm putting this thing together. And yeah, I don't know, just seems pretty cool. And then it's also gonna help me build my portfolio, which is something that I've been doing, because I want to have a body of work that I can show someone that, like, hey, look at what I can do. If I ever want to apply for something else, whether it's another job or whatever, I want to pitch something maybe. close this window. It was just way more easy to draw this background. But I feel like there's some shots where I'm gonna have to use a 3D landscape or something. Like the previous shot that I worked on. And I'll show you guys what I've been working on. Like so far, what we have so far for the animation part. Because it's pretty cool. Okay. I wonder if I take that segment where I talked about Webtoon and I just put it into a short. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna start doing a lot of that, just like taking my rants or whatever I speak about and just dropping it into a short something. You know, it's just content. That'll be pretty cool. And I feel like it's just gonna piss Webtoon off more, so I'm gonna do it. Because, you know, why not? Damn, I'm surprised Webtoon is still a thing. Like, I feel like it's dying. I feel like it's slowly dying. No one's really talked about it. No news of a competition or anything where they're giving away money, which I think is rigged anyway, to be honest with you. I have a slight suspicion that the contests are usually rigged in some way or the other. They already know who they're gonna pick for the contest. It's just a kind of, hey, look what we're doing. You could win, you know, you could, by giving us free content that we can show people, and you know, all this free publicity to bring people closer to our site. You know, so you could win something, or you, and at the same time do all the stuff for us, basically work for us without saying you're working for us. You know what I mean? Gives off that vibe. And yeah, I'm just done with that, man. I just want to do my own thing, work at my own pace, do what I want to do, just have fun with it. Life's too short, man. Man, there's plenty of other things that I guess it's pretty cool to get a job that aligns with your interests and helps you out, but at the same time it's not completely your passion. You know what I mean? It's just it pays the bills and everything, but and you don't completely just hate it. You know what I mean? It's pretty fun. You enjoy it in certain aspects, and it just pays, you know. And then at the same time, you have your passion that you do on the side, your real passion, your actual passion. And yeah. And the thing is, people try to make their passion, their whole being, the thing that they want to do and get paid doing. But I don't know. I don't know if you're passionate about something, you're gonna do it anyway, whether you get paid or not, right? Just a matter of time. You know what I mean? Just the time you have. It's not a matter of whether you're getting paid for it or not. A lot of people want to get paid for their passions because it's the one thing they want to spend most of their time on, and they just want to do that, and they're trying to sustain themselves off that so that they can do it more and sustain themselves. But like it's either way you're gonna have to sacrifice something, and yeah, you're gonna sacrifice something for that. And so that's why I'm just like, I'm kind of chill about it. I'm like, I like what I do, what I want to get paid doing it. I wouldn't mind extra cash, but I would rather get a job where I don't hate it and I enjoy doing it, but it's not my absolute passion, It just keeps the passion, my actual passion, alive. If you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm talking, if I'm talking nonsense, but that's just how I feel. It's the same thing with fighting games. I love fighting games. Would I want to get paid playing fighting games? Make it a career? I don't know, man. That means I would actually have to be really good. I'd have to put in the work to where this is all I live, all I breathe and whatever, But I ain't that passionate about it, Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of where the lines get blurry. I like to stick in the middle somewhere, you know what I mean? Do a little bit of both. Why not? Why does it have to be only the one thing? Why can't I do both? It's just a matter of organizing your time, actually. That's just all it is. Organizing your time to do one thing. We have a few minutes left. I'm gonna show you guys the full animation basically of what I have so far. This is just actually one of the shots I'm working on. It's more so a still shot. That's one of the other things I realized is that I have to really pick my shots here. I don't want to spend all my time on this intro, right? So I pick the shots that I want to do a bit more work on. This is kind of just the shots gonna flip by really quickly. So I want to make it look good, but not too much, don't have to do too much about it. But we still want it to look good. add a bit more detail to the walls. Yeah, we do a little of that. And we do a bit of a... There's a camera. Bit of a slow pan. Slow pan forward. Or we can do a slow pan side to side and then forward as well. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Like that. So you still gotta add a bit of a light source here. I think you can add a bit of lights here. So one thing I like about Blender, the 2D and 3D mix. So cool. Watch this. Move the light over here. Now we can light our shot. There. Look at that. Now we can light our shot. Okay, now we can bring this down a bit. There we go. Now we just gotta do a bit of shading, shadow. The shading, shadow, a bit of texturing the walls a bit more. And hey, we got a scene, you know. But let me show you guys the finished product here. Just save that. Open up After Effects. Show you guys what I have so far. I think we can pause the music because this has its own music in the back. So we can bring up our desktop audio. And then we're gonna bring up our After Effects here. Alright, let's bring up that shot. This is kind of the rough, but you can see. Yeah, this is what we have so far. How loud is the? I don't know how loud. Oh, I didn't put it. Okay, let's go about here. There we go. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. We still have all these other shots that we gotta do. But yeah, I mean that's as far as it goes. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, but I cooked on this shot, man. I cooked on this shot. That's um, so far removed from my old art. Like, goddamn. It looks like a actual female. My old art was just so bad. I haven't got the posing really good. Like, come on, man. I cooked on that shot. The feel, the vibes, yeah, it just all comes together, man. And I did so well, yeah. But this I still need to. You can see it as this weird. Yeah, I still gotta edit that a little bit. I gotta separate the layers, and then it's kind of. But look at the animation, man. Look at that. The way the power comes up. Boom. I still gotta clean it up a bit though, but yeah, we're getting there. I gotta add still glows, blooms. You know what I mean? This shot, I'm so excited to do this spot right here. The soundtrack as well kills, man. I don't know if I get copyright strike for this song, but I have to give credit in the in the description. This might be the test to see if I get copyright strike for it. But yeah, I mean that's it for this shot right here. I mean we got everything. This was a pretty cool shot. I can't wait to do this fight sequence here where he fights. It's gonna be so cool. Transitioning everything. Yeah, it's gonna be badass, man. Can't wait to get that. Uh I think I'm gonna call it for the stream. It's a nice little short stream to get back into things. I'll probably do long streams as I go. It's just tonight it's just kind of late. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to do any more than this. I still want to do some gaming, so yeah, we're gonna leave it at as is. I appreciate you guys coming to the stream. I know for those of you who are gonna probably watch this later because of the way the time difference works, you'll probably watch my streams later on. It's just what most people do, but I appreciate it. Appreciate it either way. I'm gonna probably make a short clip, chopping up some really cool parts from the stream and then just putting it into one video or whatever. You know what I mean? Putting it on YouTube Shorts. I'm gonna try and get it more into Shorts as well. Let me get the music up. There we go. But yeah, I think that's it for the stream, guys. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna head on to my other channel, do some gaming. Okay, we're gonna do some Marvel Rivals. I'm gonna see how that's gonna go. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we don't get any assholes over there. But yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. I appreciate you guys for showing up, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream or next video. Bye everyone. Bye bye.
Winzling, während sie schliefen, habe ich weiter trainiert, schreib auf